On my way.
Never coming back.
On my way.
Wish he was never coming back.
Oh no, a house divided. Let's talk about Slovenia's Omar Naber. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Yes, Slovenia's Omar Naber has had his first rehearsal at Eurovision 2017, and he was definitely my number 43 coming into this, and he's still there. However, I think that this staging does elevate the performance. He's upgraded his wardrobe. He's no longer wearing H&M basics. He is now wearing a shiny, glittering coat from Zara. He's got some nice pants. It looks more stage show, and it fits the Broadway element because Broadway is shiny and flashy, and now he looks a little shiny and flashy. There's some lovely LED panels, or just panels with projections of stars and other things that surround him. He's kind of in the middle of a circle of digital elements, and it really makes it much more contemporary, much more fresh, and much more inspiring. Before I thought it was completely dated and just awful, whereas now there's some interesting visual elements, and it looks just much more expensive than it did at EMA, which you would expect. Is this going to qualify? I'd be very, very surprised. However, I think he can be very proud of this performance because something nice is taking shape. Now, I'm debating whether to go to love or hate, so let's go to love.
Well, it's a good segue to love because I feel that much of what you said is positive. Even though it doesn't change your ranking, you still see merits in it. And I do as well. I have to say, On My Way really translates very well to a televised contest. It's got that sort of victory single power, almost like, coming from a televised contest, you kind of feel like this is the winner single, and not just a musical number. When he does the there's that pow of light into the star-studded galaxy. I like it. I've liked this entry for quite some time.
From the beginning.
Absolutely. And I am keeping the faith. I do like this. Whether it'll qualify or not, I don't have a crystal ball. It's difficult.
Would you put it in the final?
It is in my final. It is in my final. I like this.
He likes this. What about you?
Okay, so I like the blue and the white bits of the staging, and it's certainly a song, so it fulfills that criteria at least. No, look, I just don't like it. I don't like those screens that come down. It makes me feel like a really bad version of Mamo or A S'il Fallait Le Faire in 2009 where the screens came down around those performers. It doesn't work. It looks like the staging for Rising Star, the Israeli selection.
That's true.
And then actually it does raise up at one point during the song. It's pretty much a carbon copy of that. National final versus Eurovision, that's the difference here. I don't like his voice. I don't like the song. Nothing about the staging has changed my opinion from where it was. Is it better? Maybe a little bit.
Significantly, visually, come on.
Exactly. I mean, the shimmy on the black jacket, and he even says he's going to wear the same outfit that he wore, back in. The guy hasn't put on a single calorie.
But ultimately, it feels like it really wants to be a big moment. He really wants to reach for it. And there's just not enough for people to get behind. There's a bit where they're clearly going to want people to be like waving their arms along and holding the light bulbs up. I don't think people will. I think this will fall flat. And particularly immediately after Armenia and having a good idea of what's about to come up, this will just get swallowed and it hopefully will not progress. Because
I think for me, the problem is that there are too many moments. He tries to have too many peaks.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the middle 2 minutes, it's all just kind of, he's on his way, we get it.
Yeah.
Final thoughts, Devin.
One part of it I particularly like is when he holds that last note, the camera starts from the distant shot and oh my word, and then zooms into him and there is this wonderful crescendo. Love it or hate it, he is selling it.
Look, lots of people sell lots of things. I was just at a market stall. I saw a woman selling rubber bands. I'm not going to buy them. There was a woman with mayonnaise. I don't know if that was cooked properly. I'm not eating it.
The beauty of diversity is that there will be buyers. I'm queuing up for that in every hue. And the blue and white thing that you said from very national final, that also has appeared in Eurovision many times. Lighthouse 10, I know you're going to say they didn't qualify, also had a very similar staging with those colours.
Look, this video is getting real long, so we want to know what you think. Do you think that Omar Naber can make the final based on the strength of his voice? Do you like the sound of his staging? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
And please like this video, even if you don't like the song.
Subscribe if you don't already, and be sure to add your comments and download the wiwibloggs app. It's free and we're on it.
But you know what's not free is the group therapy we're gonna have to mend this relationship.
Love you,
House divided. We'll see you later. Bye.